I could have lost my daughter and possibly my life if I had to listen to the professionals that told me to go home because everything's fine. Luckily, I listened to my intuition and went to another hospital, and she's here, she's well. But I do agree that there needs to be laws put in place for AI, but this is not one of them, in my opinion. I know that contradicts my other posts about AI and jobs and whatnot. You don't have to waste your energy telling me. I already know. But I went to sleep last night after I saw this without even looking into it because I just believed it. It would make sense. A lot of professionals are likely losing money because of AI. From what I'm finding, luckily, that's not true. You can still use it for medical advice. For how I use it, I don't use it as a doctor. I use it to suggest a possible diagnosis or blood work, and then I take it to my doctor and get their opinion on it. So you can still do that. Please don't take that away. It has been the only thing that's been helpful. I have a lot going on health-wise. I have about 5 specialists, but my PCP referred me to my oncologist, hematologist, the blood doctor for updated blood work. I go to him, and he's looking at blood work from 6 months ago, and so I have to convince him to do updated blood work. And not only that, I had a list. My ChatGPT, I call him Chatty, don't judge me. He gave me a list of blood work that I should get done to rule out possible diagnoses. I gave that list to that same blood doctor, and he looked at me and said, oh, someone's been using ChatGPT. Yes, for professionals like you that don't listen, that just want to suppress symptoms and not find the root cause of the symptoms. I've literally seen doctors Google things in front of me while I'm in their room. I truly believe that only surgeons are safe at this point. 10 years from now, I don't think we'll really have that many doctors, and even surgeons. I've seen like the robotic surgeries, but I'm getting off topic. I've had many health issues since the age of 18, which I do plan to talk about. I know I keep saying that, but throughout that whole entire time, doctors have only tried to suppress the symptoms with medication, and that's why I'm so against Big P. I started looking into what I can do on my own. My diet is very strict. I exercise, I meditate. I started looking into frequencies like sound bowl healing. My daughter and I invert every night. I avoid triggers, whatever can stress me. Whatever's in my control, I avoid it. And so far, I've been good without Big P. I do get like topical infections easy because of my autoimmunities, but I manage. I don't want to take steroids or antibiotics. I need my body to know how to fight against infections by itself, because bodies can do that. We don't need antibiotics. For the most part anyway, I'm not a medical professional. Do not take my advice. Me personally, this is not medical advice. The hospital and doctors are a last resort for me. I want my body to be able to fight off infections and do what it has to do by itself. A few people have expressed concern over my jaw situation and said, go to the hospital now. You need to be seen now. And I appreciate the concern, but that's just not how my mind works. I'm so I don't want to say it and get suppressed, but I'm So I will say I do plan to go to Turkey and get a full medical evaluation. They do it all in a few days, and you don't have to be referred to 8 different specialists. They do it all in like 1 or 2 buildings. So I do plan to do that. It's about $5,000, not too much. So I'm going to do that one day. Until then, as long as I live in America, I will probably always use AI for medical advice. So please don't take that away from us.